come down a little bit. Better. That's better. Any day now. La Luna. Live stream. Pages unresponsive. Wait, please. Too live. Luna. All right. I'm gonna close that. Luna. Luna.
What is your heritage? Where does the name Rajon Rondo come from? Rajon, my mama just made shit up. It's a unique name that I.
All right, I'm back. Woo-wee. Woo-wee. All right. Too much echo. Too much echo. Drop the echo, man. All right, what's going on, y'all? I actually I got in here a lot more on time than I normally do. And that was by design because I wanted to I didn't have any consultations and so I jumped in the seat and was working out and was doing things with the dogs. And so I just said, let me get on there Saturday. So I got to drop these nuggets at noon. And so I want to say to individuals that are here, man, please hit that thumbs up button. I often get asked, why do what I do? People got to grow your channel. I only make the content. I can go look at other people's content and they'll have a lot of stuff, but it's all up to the individuals to help promote your stuff by sharing it. Sharing it on your Facebook is a big thing, and just hitting a thumbs up button. If too much to ask, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not offended at all by. I used to worry why. Now I'm too old to worry why. I don't worry. I don't worry why no more. I just simply understand now that at 56 years old, I'm dropping this stuff for the young kids. I'm not doing this for people my age. I'm pretty much settled in the perspectives and narratives that I speak on my videos. And if one young person leave my videos with an understanding, that's all I need. But I get asked, that's the answer. So what's up, y'all? Today is May the 24th, and I'm gonna drop these nuggets at noons, and I want to just kick it off by saying this. We are creatures of habit. We are creatures of habit. And as a 56-year-old man, I'm going, this is more of a warning to you young guys. This is a warning. Women don't mature before men. They don't. What it is known and what has been mistaken as maturity as fun and reckless. Women know by the age of 12, everybody want to fuck them. They know. Grown men look at them. They know the art of fucking. They know that young. Once they reach the age of 18, they now feel like the noose is loose. They are now off the chain. And you meet these women and you get mistaken by the things that they don't tell you, or you get dog walked into a narrative as to thinking that I met a woman that want to get married. So let me tell you about this dumb guy I know. Let me tell y'all about this big dummy. This is my rye iced tea. It's made with monk fruit, so it's healthy sugar. Monk fruit is healthy sugar. It's not like cane sugar. As it says there, 0 sugar. Can you see that? 0 sugar. All right. So I'm going to tell y'all about this dumb guy I know. All right. Don't be like him. Don't be like him. Let me show you about this dumb guy I know. There's this dumb guy I know that when he was younger. And when I talked to my man Dave, the League of Dash chapter 201, he has this same disease too. Notice I said a disease. He had the same disease because his mama took him out of school at 11 years old, sent him to trade school. Now he is an animal, just pockets overflowing with dough at 23 because his mom introduced him to a narrative of life early, he, like me, had this disease. I'm laughing. I'm laughing at something else. He, like me, had this disease. Self-diagnosis. He, like me, had this disease. You know what the disease was? Disease was dummyitis. He had dummyitis, or should I say, he had or got and getting cured. The League of Dads has cured him of dummyitis. Yes. Applaud me, please. Applaud me. Applaud the League of Dads, us cornians, us no nookie getters, dry. We got blue balls over here. Applaud me. Applaud me. And what happened with guys like himself and myself, we were so wired to life, we never really stopped and understood the fundamentals of women. We just thought women were women. We just said, hey, when you have a woman is going to love you. When you provide for a woman, that woman is going to love you. Yeah. Ask my ex-wife. I got married early. I got married at 19. You know. Thanks for the diagnosis. My man just sent me a text. Chaos is in this bitch. He says, good afternoon, you nugget head motherfucker. Damn, Chaos. Can you just stop? Really? What's up, man? But like I was saying, we got diagnosed with dummyitis. We just went ahead on in life. Y'all can laugh. Y'all can laugh. We just went on in life. Oh, as I get the bobblehead. We thought women were gonna love us. Oh, yeah, you love me. That's how, you know, that's how we looked in relationships. They didn't look at us like men. Yeah. We did things for women. They didn't earn nothing. Let me go into my Donald Trump. They didn't earn nothing. They didn't earn nothing. They didn't earn. They earned nothing. We gave them everything. We gave them everything. They didn't earn nothing. They treated us like donkey whores, and they didn't earn nothing. They didn't earn nothing. And then and then one day, you catch your woman in the act. You catch her in the act. You know, you was wondering why she fed you at night, only to realize she spiked your food with bunghole powder. She spiked your food. She spiked your food with bunghole powder. Give me a second. And then one day she brought a bad batch of bunghole powder. And it didn't have the potency to knock you out like it normally did. And you catch her in the act. You catch her in the act. You catch her in the act. You catch her in the act routing your bunghole. Then you realize she don't love you at all. And then you snap out of it. Applaud us, cornians. Please applaud us. Thank you. Applaud us. Applaud us for waking up, realizing that our bunholes now need surgery. Applaud us. And then the lesson starts. And then you start to transition and realize, and you start self-diagnosing. When you go get diagnosed, when you go get diagnosed and you realize, wow, This woman don't love me. And then what happens is, because you're smart, you was wired to take on life because you was taught life when you was younger. You have the ability to do this. You have the ability to just stop. This is me stopping. And then you have the ability to look at what's going on, go into the future, because your foresight has developed by the time you're in your 20s. I need y'all because to follow me. You have the ability to look into the future, and you have use your foresight, and you have the ability to realize that what you're doing now is adding up to many, many days of your bun hole being cracked with the strap on as I do the bobblehead. And then you learn. So understand what I'm telling you in that comic lesson. Although it was comic, anybody pass this video on to a lot of people, although it was comic, all true. You guys need to understand something. When you meet a woman that comes out of her teens, if she's not on the path of finding a husband and wanting a family by the time she's 30, hump and dump. Stop listening to all these. At 56 years old, I have to constantly keep listening to these jackass excuses as to why women are in their 50s, never lived with a man, 40s, never lived with a man, 30s, never lived with a man, but got all this residue of kids and giving up pussy, but couldn't find a man. System IU isn't responding. What the heck is going on with my live stream? You mess around and you find all these individuals that seems to understand and seems to have all these individuals, all this residue of men, but absolutely have no interest and don't seem to have a husband. These individuals you need to watch out for. And under no circumstances should you be these women's experiment. Let me help you understand what I'm saying. Please, let me help you understand what I'm saying. All right? Let me help you understand what I'm saying. Let me help you understand. God dang it. We are all creatures of habit. When you do stuff, you're going to continue to do said stuff. You're not going to change. Every man that I know that's gotten into a relationship in the last 5 years exited their life. Appreciate those thumbs up, y'all. Remember, you can look below and you can look below the comments. You'll see that money sign. Go ahead and click that money sign and give me my $1. I charge $1 to watch my live streams. You can waive that $1 by simply giving me that thumbs up. If not, hit that $ sign and give me my $1. But check this out. Everybody I know that's gotten into a relationship in the last 5 years, they had to forfeit their own life. Let me say that again. Everybody I know that's gotten into a relationship in the last 5 years had to forfeit their life. And simply everything that the woman wanted to do, everything that the woman wanted to do. And these individuals didn't see marriage in their 20s, didn't date a man. What's going on, Sean? I see you, man. They didn't see it. They got kids, but didn't marry nobody in their 20s, didn't marry nobody in their 30s, and didn't marry nobody in their 40s. Now all of a sudden in their 50s, you want to tell me that these creatures want to understand the curriculum of marriage. I'm going to need a second with this one. You're going to tell me that these creatures understand marriage. Are you now? Right. So I'm going to help you guys understand something. I'm going to give you guys, as a 56-year-old dude, remember, in 4 years, I'll be 60. I'll be an old man. In 4 years, I'll be coming on my live stream like this. In 4 years, when Sean D leave a comment, I'll be like, what the hell that say there? Sean D, what the fuck? Damn it, shit, I can't see my glasses. That's how I'll be in 4 years. So I'm just here to tell y'all. Let me educate you Negroes on my way up to wisdomness. Let me educate y'all. I need y'all to follow me. And I need those thumbs up. So come with me. All right. If a woman want to tell you, no, let me back that up. I got married at 19. My ex-wife got married at 19. So what that means is she was, even though she had a child at 16, my ex-wife, she was willing to get married. Her and I divorced 4 years later, she got married again. Her second marriage lasted for 20 years. She reached out to me after she got married and wanted to rekindle. I had to pass. You didn't give me no child, but you gave your new jiggy nigga 2 children. I'm not spare change dude. Another video, another nugget at noon. So what am I saying? I'm saying my ex-wife, at the age of 45, she was married at least 25 years of her life. She was married. So at 45, my ex-wife seen marriage for 25 years of her 45 years of living. That was a woman that had all the ingredients to submission. I need y'all to follow me. Because the one thing you want to hear if you meet a woman that reaches 50 years old, you want to hear her say, I'm divorced. You want to hear her say, we live together, but blah, 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 blah. What you don't want to hear is, I was a single mom. I was in public housing. So let me help you understand what that public housing chick means. It means she wasn't living with a man. And what happens is, once again, we are creatures of habit. And when that individual didn't do nothing with a man, didn't take orders from advice from a man, didn't take constructive criticism from a man, she lived all of her life zero man. Yeah, she's a ZM. When she lived her entire adult life zero man, and then you think she's gonna turn 50, and now all of a sudden you're gonna be able to tell that creature something. No, sir. If she reached 35 and never lived with a man and was never married, hump and dump only. All of them. There's a lot out of that story they leaving out and they ain't telling you. They ain't telling you. And here are the normal ingredients that apply to the story. See if this sounds familiar. I'm an alpha chick. I'm a boss. I'm independent. All these things translate hatred of man. That's it. There's no other narrative that goes with that. Hatred of man. That's it. Hatred of man. You could listen once again. Yeah, y'all gonna listen to me. Y'all gonna come with me. Is what y'all gonna stop doing. Y'all gonna stop fucking with me. Y'all gonna stop fucking with me. That's what y'all gonna stop doing. Listen what I'm telling you. Listen what I'm telling you. Listen what I'm telling you. Once again, my narrative is I'm helping you young guys. I'm helping y'all young guys. These are just facts that breaks backs. Remember that? You can go ahead and assume, oh, she just couldn't find somebody. I assure you her coochie got miles on it. I assure you that if you go through her phone, she'll have all these men in her life to help her with certain services that she needs at the age of 50. But she can't seem to marry one of them. None of them was good enough. Do not, under no circumstances, be a woman's experiment. Let me see if I can live with a man. Don't be her experiment. I am telling you, let me go left for a second. Please allow me to go left for a second. May I go left for a second? If it's one thing everybody knows about me, I like the best. I'm going to lay the foundation to receive the best. As I tell individuals, in my 56 years of living, I have never, ever had to eat a slice of humble pie. I always insert humility. When I speak on something, it's normally in the realm of adamant. You can't tell me otherwise. I have examples, stacked on examples, stacked on examples to solidify the words that I speak. I need y'all to follow me. However, you will meet individuals and they will tell you, no, he's not. He's lying. Oh, I don't like the way he think. But hold on. I just said, everybody that knows me knows I align with the best. I'm not interested in low life. I don't speak slang. I don't go around with nigger antics. You claim you're a thug, I'm gonna call your bluff. Trust me, I get your number. I'll call your bluff. Not interested in your nigger narratives. I want to be clear about something. Back up 30 years, I was the dude that was telling people about Public Enemy. Well, back up 40 years. I was listening to Public Enemy, KRS. I was listening to conscious rap. X-Clan. I was listening to conscious rap. I wasn't listening to shake rap. I wasn't. Sorry. I knew some of the songs, but everybody knows my primary thing was conscious rap, Public Enemy. Fast back forward 40 years. You listen to me today, all of a sudden, for some reason, I fell off somewhere. Somewhere in there is the reason as to why I'm single. I traveled off the beaten path. Isn't that what they say that there? I traveled off the beaten path. No, I haven't. I got strung out on drugs. No, I haven't. I went to jail. No, I didn't. Something happened in the trajectory of my goodness. I fell off. No, I didn't. But what I started to collect more than anything is a realization that good guys, we're the women, we're the guys that the women play with. So now at 56 years old, when I speak, women don't want me to have this education. They don't want me to speak on this knowledge. Oh, something wrong with him. But they can't never say what. Oh, well, I disagree with what you're saying. They can't seem to point out the disagreement. So when I say to you guys here today, don't ever give women curriculum on how to be a woman. A woman should want a man. A woman should want to be comforted. A woman should want to be held. A woman should want to be soft. But yet we getting women that's alpha chicks, independent, don't need no man, was prior members of the We Don't Want a Man club, and then want you to believe that somehow, some reason, they woke up one day and now they want a man when none of their actions show it. They don't even understand the curriculum of conversation with said man. But when you look in their phone, this service that they do is with a man. That service that they do is with a man. This service that they do is with a man. Oh, they do that with a man. Oh, they do that with a man. Oh, and such and such, they got a man for that. They just got all these male friends that's potential one day. And this, let me tell you something if you don't know. Women have all these men friends. And then one day they'll pop up at their friend house and be like, I just need some dick. They need that dose of dick. Another nugget at noon. They need that dose of dick. And then they'll be like, okay, I'm back. And then they'll just act like that. These individuals, they do things where you'll never keep track of them. They won't tell you nothing about their life. They'll just pop up, oh, I'm there. Ooh, I'm like, boom. That's how it is. But you'll notice these individuals never lived with a man. Don't be their experiment. Don't. Just sit back and look at them from a distance and just, okay, for real, word, okay. They never lived with a man. Don't be their experiment. The woman that asked me to marry her twice only lived with a father. In 1999, after knowing her for 5 years, she bought a house with her father. 1999 was 26 years ago. So this woman now is 60. She damn near spent the bulk of her life, her adult life, living with a father and never lived with a man. In 2016, she said by the end of 2018, you and I are going to be married. In 2018, I said, how are we going to do this? She said, well, you have to move back up here because I got a job. I said, well, it's going to cost me about $12,000 to move up there. She said, nothing. I said, okay, when I move up there, where are we going to live? I don't know. Where are we going to live? Wow. So here's a woman that understands she wanted to marry me, but had no idea there was no input on her side. Why? Because she never lived with a man that she was building with. She lived with her daddy. Now, a dummy, like one said used to be, would have fell for this nonsense. Let us now fast forward. That was 2018. Let us now fast forward to 2024, 6 years later. Why we ain't married, Chris? I want to be married. Why we ain't married, Chris? I want to be married. Why me and you ain't married? Not sit down and talk to me like a woman. Well, this and this and that, and let's decide how we're going to do this. No, it's coming to me like a little child. Why we ain't married, Chris? I want to be married. Why me and you ain't married? Like Miss Ali said, childish. People, I'm going to tell you something that will have me drop into both knees to marry you. Food, not pussy. I'm not interested in pussy. It does nothing for me give me a second. Nothing tops the Vaseline and napkin combo, okay? Let's be clear. Nothing tops, the Vaseline and napkin combo. Let's be clear. I will dial 1-800-STROKEY-DOKE in a minute. Something wrong with me, man. Something wrong with me, man. Damn. I don't know what to say, man. God damn it. Hey, listen, I'm only speaking facts. But once again, this individual never lived with a man, told me we was going to be married and wanted to marry me twice times. Not one step in the process on how we should move forward with that. Threw the idea out there, like all of them do. They'll feed you an idea. You will yum that shit. Shut up, you will. Shut up. Just throw an idea out there at you. Why we ain't married? Let's get married. I'll do this for you. I'll do that. Then you go into the dummy. Let's get married. I will do that. I will move into a house. Just give me a minute. I'll find where to live. Oh, you want to live? Make sure it's near your mama. Boy, you fall for it. I don't fall for that nonsense. I'm not a nonsense faller for it person. I'm not him. I'm not him. I don't fall for the nonsense. But you do. Yeah, you do. Shut up. Yes, you do. I'm not doing it. You guys will meet women. You guys will meet women and their narrative, their curriculum, how they move is just by themselves. And let me tell y'all the biggest thing. Hold on a second. Help y'all understand this narrative if you don't understand nothing else. Women, although they claim they're independent, there's no signs of this. Excuse me. You will never find a woman with an independent thought of hers of her own. All of her thoughts will be the thoughts of the collective. This is why you cannot get a woman you cannot isolate a woman in a relationship. You cannot isolate. They must always stay connected and wired into some source of estrogen that is actually leading them. What? Your man did that? Your man did what? You can't have your man do that. This is why this is it. You will never, when you guys listen to these individuals and you just say, I just want some pussy, so I'll listen to it. I'm not listening to nothing. No, I'm not listening to nothing. You're not going to do something and then tell me it means something else. I'm going to interpret it what I mean as the truth. You're not going to tell me you 50 years old, never lived with a man, and I'm supposed to interpret that as you just couldn't find a man, but you got kids. All I see is women in our community giving the highest honor you can give a man to bums. And I'm supposed to sit back and say, I think you're different. No. The sisterhood agrees with all reckless activity. The sisterhood agrees with this narrative of you don't need a man. All this is sisterhood Bible worship. What's going on, Insatiable? I see you. And you guys will sit there and listen to these creatures and let them dog walk you into another narrative of their heinous thoughts. And then they'll listen to me and say, he hate black women. Hey, listen, I'm not doing this for you, chick. I just want the young kids, I want the young kids coming up to understand you guys ain't worth the brown particles in the toilet. None of y'all. It's the way y'all think, and y'all want to try to come off. You try to talk to them about an issue concerning black women, they want to drag white women into it. Yeah, but white women. You're listening to a man that love a woman, will worship the ground his woman used to want to love a woman, worship the ground my woman walk on, knowing that woman was with me, she was under protection. Nobody was going to with her. Now, when I listen to things that happen to him, I'm numb to the fact that things happen to him. I'm numb to it now because I now see that they do nothing but run to their demise. Everything that the sisterhood says is against black men, period. And when you listen to women that despise this act, love that woman. When you listen to women that say, no, sis, I'm not with y'all on this, love that woman. If you can't talk to a black woman about the issues that affected you and how it may may affect the way that you are going to deal with her, it's the only reason why you can't get a black woman to understand that in hindsight, you're talking to her about these issues because you're really trying to pique her interest and see what she thinks about them. So you know you won't run into those problems with her. And what do? They do the dumbitis. Well, I'm not going to say nothing bad about a black woman. Oh, you mean when white women do it too? When you get those two narratives, just say, okay, I get it. Oh, no, start saying, no, you're right. And then go and find a video and put it in a loop of a black woman saying, I'm going to need a minute. I'm going to need a minute. Hold on. Put it in a loop. Just when it's time to listen to black women, this is the woman you should listen to. And when you play this portion for your black woman and she just shrug it off, just know leave her where she at. Because this is how every man knows this narrative, but a woman will tell you, no, that's not true. Of course it's not. I'm gonna play this for y'all. Where is it? Where that is? Hold on. It's here. It's here. It's here, damn it. It's here. In 5, 4, there it is. I want y'all to listen to this.
Black men, I'm gonna say it from me to you. This is just straight up. Black women, 80% of them, they don't like you. 80%, I'm probably sure it's more, but at least 80% of black women in this day and age, it don't matter.
This woman said 80% of black women don't like you, and I'm pretty sure it's more. It is more. But I want to pause it for a second, and I'll start it all over again. How should you feel as a black man knowing that this is where you have to go to find somebody to love you? This is where you have to go. These same said people are the ones that you're going to have to go to find mothers for your children. These are the same said individuals that you want to grow old with. How are you supposed to go into that arena to look at a black woman and say, this is where I got to go to find the love, when you feel something that nobody else says, and then one day you hear a woman saying this, and then you mention it to a black woman, and well,
Black men, I'm gonna say it from me to you. This is just straight up. Black women, 80% of them, they don't like you. 80%, I'm probably sure it's more, but at least 80% of Black women in this day and age, it don't matter how old or young they are, they have a general dislike and hatred for you. That's your real climate, brother. See, I'm not telling you something that you ain't already felt. I'm telling you something that you know. I think it's more to. I truly think it's more to.
It is.
I think it's more to. And I'm tired of being the one that's not talking about it. I've said this. This is one of the main reasons I don't have a lot of Black female friends. I really don't, y'all. I don't. I couldn't.
This is why I'm not interested in a Black woman that got friends. This is why when I get stood up and we set plans and I get stood up for the sisterhood, if I asked you out on a date and we supposed to went somewhere and I got stood up for the sisterhood, I'm never asking you out again. Not happening. You showed me that your friends come first. And this Black woman is saying that this is the, so you mean to tell me if you put 5 Black women together, one of them, all 5 of them is going to feel this way, not feel this way? If you put 5 Black women together, 4 of them feel this way, and the one that don't is riding with the perspective and narrative of what this woman is saying right now. And this is why don't be the experiment. Don't be the dummy sitting up there saying, I am going to live with you, and you never lived with a man before. Don't allow the hatred that they have, loneliness, to try to get them to change the narrative of now what they want in their life. Don't do that. Let me let her finish.
Imagine what it would be like as a Black man. It's an abundance of you that think that all men are dogs, but we all know it means Black men. Undertone of all relationship conversations is Black men ain't shit. Black men ain't doing.
Could you talk to your Black woman about that? No. You'll be talking to a doorknob. I know some women that feel like that. No, I'm talking to you. Want to know how you feel about it. Because that is the gauge of what we all run into. White men don't have this problem. Like I tell individuals, a white woman will at least court you. A white woman will at least give you a family. A white woman will at least take you down that road, give you some, submit to you in some narrative. We got to listen to, I'm independent. Fuck you, Black man. I'm an alpha chick. Fuck you, Black man. I'm a boss bitch. Fuck you, Black man. That's what all that means. Take it from a 56-year-old Black man. These individuals that say this, do not be their experiment. Do not be there. Let me see if I could grow old with this guy. Let me see if I could. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because when they come up towards, when they hit 50, now all of a sudden, I want to get married, Chris. Why me and you ain't married? Right. Fact said, Black women hate anyone that has better results in them that they can't exploit. We shouldn't be saying this. But once again, I'm 56 years old. So I'm sorry, I can articulate very well. I'm sorry, like I said, my player tank is full. Remember the analogy that I gave? The 2 tanks that we have in life, a player's tank, our player tank is full of gas for being a player, and our relationship tank is full. Our we want love tank is full. We want love, we ain't want to be player tank is full. I messed around and used up all my love when I was in my 20s and 30s. By the time I got to my 40s, it was empty. I didn't realize this. It was why I was always running out of gas in relationships. Why I always said, okay, it was nice knowing you, changing my number, because I realized I had nothing for these women that I burnt up all my love. Now at 50, I understand it now. I have absolutely no interest in a relationship. Zero. And it won't be jump started. But let me say this. Let me back that up. I have no interest in a relationship with an American woman. I don't have none. I don't. And if a woman meets me and say, well, no, there's something wrong with you. You want to ignore my resume? Of course you do, because you want me to put me in line, and you want me to allow you to let me be your experiment. That's what you want. But all these guys that played around and slang dick, women loved them, followed them on their social media. They just, oh, this and that. All these men that are, I work out, but I'm a personal trainer. Got all these girls that he fucking, all these guys. Oh, I used to be a player. Now God said, I rebuke you. And now he got all these women. Oh, he's a man of God now. But all of us that was men and understood the curriculum of men from day one, we got to listen to all these narratives and no, I don't understand that. Not this, not that. Once again, y'all, I'm 56. I'm talking to the young ones. I got my life down pat. My rules in life now, pay my bills off, get everything to zero. So when the money that I do make, I can do nothing but have fun with it. It don't require a woman no more. I will pay an individual to help me with my business. I understand now. You Sister Code 1-5 says you should never help a man with his business. Never help a man. Never help a man because he's gonna kick you to the curb and go get a white woman. There isn't one woman on this planet that can't say all Chris wanted was love. There's not one woman on this planet that could say he played me. He fucked me and never called me back. Not one. All the narratives. If you put the top 10 things that these creatures run around and say they hate about black men, I don't have none of them in my resume. But I couldn't get one woman to say, that is the man right there. I'ma love him. I'ma bet everything on him. Nope. The sisterhood forbids it. It forbids it. I would have been better off trying to love a white woman. Let me run that back for y'all so y'all can understand.
Black men, I'm gonna say it from me to you. This is just straight up. Black women, 80% of them, they don't like you. 80%, I'm probably sure it's more, but at least 80% of black women in this day and age, it don't matter how old or young they are, they have a general dislike and hatred for you. That's your real climate, brother. See, I'm not telling you something that you ain't already felt. I'm telling you something that you know. I think it's more too. I truly think it's more too. I think it's more too. And I'm tired of being the one that's not talking about it. I've said this. This is one of the main reasons I don't have a lot of black female friends. I really don't, y'all.
That's the reason why she don't have a lot of female friends, because female women, all they do is generate hatred conversations towards men. But you will listen to a woman, or you'll make plans for the weekend with a woman, and she'll say, oh, well, me and my friends is doing something, because they ain't putting you before the sisterhood. This is where we're at, y'all. Welcome to 2025. We've been here for some years now. I'm going to end it with this. Let me introduce y'all to my life. It feels good for me to be where I'm at. It feels good for me not to care no more. It really feels good. I swear to y'all, it feels good not to care no more. It feels good to look and see people call me and text me and don't feel the need to call them and text them back. I do. My friend Calvin. He's the only person that when he called me, I'll jump on the phone. What's up, man? Blah, 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 blah. He's the only one. I'm not, there's in a second. All right. My man Dave, me and him talk when we have to. That's different. I've known Calvin. I met Calvin in 1989. Many a times that dude called me, Smitty, yo, you all right? Yeah, I'm good. All right, man. I called him. He couldn't talk. Picked up the phone. Hey, man, what's up, man? You all right? Yeah. Hey, all right, check this out, man. I got a blah, 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 blah. Dude, 5'9", 140 pounds. I'm his little brother. He's older than me, so I'm the little brother. And one thing that I could tell y'all here today, black women are not interested in a man that has morals, a man that's smart, a man that will not tolerate no sass. So this is where I'm at today. Listen, I remember I used to text people good morning. Never heard nothing. 4 o'clock in the afternoon, they would call me. Oh yeah, I did this. I'm like, dang, but I text you good morning. I thought we was trying to build a relationship. What the fuck is going on here? This is the things that I'm talking about. And you talk to these individuals, you know, they don't miss calls from other things and other people. So where I'm at today on the 24th of May, 2025, I get up in the morning at 6 o'clock. One day this week, I got up at 8, but I get up 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't feel the need to have to, I don't feel the need that there's anybody of any importance in my life to call them, text them, nothing. I'm cool with it now. I get it. It feels good. And it truly feels good to be like them, to be like people. It feels good to be, and it feels good. It really do. It really do. It feels good to be like everybody else. It feels good to treat everybody else as I was treated. Feels good. It feels good because of this. When I sit back and I talk about how I move in life, the people that I have absolutely no quarrels with, the people that I can flow and speak to with absolute harmony, they are of the same. People that aren't, they are of the world. They are of the world. They're not bothered by the economy. They're not bothered by layoffs. They're not bothered by these things. Because they spent their life focusing on themselves and their families. And because they focused on themselves and their families, they didn't have to sit there and engage with the ups and downs of society. The market, you know how the market fluctuates? So when you talk to these people, your relationship don't fluctuate. So I've got friends that when I talk to, everything is always the same. Everything is always in harmony. They have been talking to me the same as the day I met them. I don't have not one friend other than Dave and my man Edmund Welsh, the Disgusted Dads, people that I actually talk to. All the rest of my friends, I met before 1995 and down. My best friend, I met in 1989. And nothing has changed. It's amazing how before 1989, we wasn't these people that we are today. We wasn't. It's just so amazing how I kept in contact with individuals and gained good friendship with people, and they are exactly like me. You can talk to a woman that says she got a friend that fuck no good dudes. How is that your friend? You can talk to a friend and she will tell you how lame her friends are. And I'll be like, well, how are you friends with her? I had an individual, we was talking strong. All of a sudden he meets a chick that says 1 month, you know, he had one woman, right, that told him, your kid, this is what his kid, your kid, he went to go get his kid for the weekend. She got mad at him and said, and I quote, this is what he said. You put your kid before me? He said, that's my son. She said, but you put your kid before me. We ain't married. What are you talking about? 3 months later, he marries that woman, same said woman. But a month after, you put your kid before me, she gets mad at him and say, I can give somebody else this pussy. He marries her. I'm not that dude's friend no more. What could I say to this dude? But once again, I talk to my friends that we all are of the same caliber, everything. I talk to these individuals. These individuals are the same. But once again, you could talk to a black woman, right? She got friends. She makes $200,000 a year, but she got friends that's on Section 8. Can 5 dudes, by 5 kids by 5 different dudes? How is this even possible? I don't have friends like that. I make tons of money. 7 cars. My friends are the same. We don't have booty outfits for friends. We don't have, we don't dap up thugs. We don't have, oh yeah, you about to go rob that bank? Oh, you about to go rob that bank? Okay, yo, hit me up when you're done. Yo, man, get a G for me. We don't have friends like that. Black women, you can go down the line. Every assortment of trash, they're all friends. How is this possible? How? You try to talk to my friend, right? I'm gonna end it with this. I'm gonna end this with this narrative. I'm understanding. My friend that's married, right? This guy, beautiful home, 6,000 plus square feet, beautiful home, and this guy, got, like I said, his home 6,000 square feet. Remember, they shitting money. His wife got a friend that only date dudes that beat her upside the head. It's not by accident. She constantly keep finding guys to beat the fuck out of her, right? One time he goes, dude, this is the 3rd dude in a year and like 2 months. He would go, the dude would beat her. He would go over to the house. She would run to the house. Oh, he knuckled me. Oh, he knuckled me. Oh, he knuckled me again. Oh, I got knuckled. Oh, he knuckled me, right? She loved those knuckles. Stop it. His wife runs over there. Remember I told y'all this story? When his wife came back mad at him. Here's a guy, they got a great life. I got 7 cars. They got 11. All of his cars is 2017 and up. Oh, no, he got an 87 Fox Body Mustang convertible. All him and his wife cars, brand new Porsche, brand new LC 500. These are $100,000 cars. Brand new Mercedes E-Class drop top. Brand new X7 BMW. Brand new, I think the X6 is probably a 15, but brought it new. Just beautiful cars, right? He got to dial his wife back in, baby. So finally, he had to tell his wife, you ain't going to our house no more. You ain't going to tell me? Yes, I am. Let me lay it out for you. One guy knuckles her up, goes upside her head, calls you up. You swing in the sisterhood mode. Oh, I gotta go there for my sister. You swing in the sisterhood mode. You run over there, he doubles back to kill her. You're there. He kills you too. You ain't going over our house no more, and walked away. You see, the sisterhood, right? The sisterhood, they dump all caution to the wind for the sisterhood. They dump all caution to the wind. Like she said, what'd she say? Let me play it again. This is why I ain't got no friends. Ain't that what she said? Let me run it back. Let me run it back. Run it back. Hold on.
Black man.
Oh, wait a minute.
From me, straight up. Black man, I'm gonna say it from me to you. This is just straight up. Black women, 80% of them, they don't like you. 80%, I am probably sure it's more, but at least 80% of black women in this day and age, it don't matter how old or young they are, they have a general dislike and hatred for you.
Hatred.
And that's your real climate, brother. See, I'm not telling you something that you ain't already figured.
That's your real
I'm
climate.
telling you something that you know. I think it's more to. I truly think it's more to.
It
I
is.
think it's more to. And I'm tired of being a one.
So let me be clear. She said at 80%, and I think it's more. Oh, shit. Wow. She ain't say 40. She ain't say 30. She ain't go low. She went high and said she think it's higher. I don't know what type of math you using.
That's not talking about it. I said this. This is one of the main reasons I don't have a lot of black female friends. I really don't, y'all.
This is why she don't have black female friends, because the hatred gets support. I'm gonna tell you something as an intellect. What I noticed about black women, they are interested in all things trash. They are interested in nothing but things that have absolutely no meaning, as long as the black man is on the receiving end of it. This is why my own mother said, oh no, my sons are at war. I asked my mom to bring some type of structure to this war. These are my brothers. My brother did the family wrong. I asked my mother to step in, mediate. And y'all know I don't like mediators, right? I asked my mama to step in and be mediator. She said, no, I don't want to get involved. Then 11 years later, same said woman, still not speaking to my brother in 11 years. You said something that offended my nieces. Really? Bitch, carry your ass. I don't play that. I'm your husband's son. I'll catch you guys tonight at 8, y'all.